Named EY's 2018 Entrepreneur of the Year, Hoi-See, the founder of Plaza Premium Group, is not content to rest on his laurels. We talked to him about the company's expansion plan, where he feels it fits in the greater tourism infrastructure, and how confident he is about his shot at the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year award. You basically started this airport lounge idea back in 1998, first one in KL and then in Hong Kong, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what are the challenges you have seen throughout these years?
Oh, in the beginning, always a lot of challenges because these are new services. And in fact, lounge traditionally is only good for CIP customer, i.e. people who travel first class, business class, or frequent travelers. Now you open it to publics, i.e. people travel economy class also entitled to use it. So it's just like you're disrupting the normal process of the services. And obviously, in the beginning, airport authority will ask me, why should you have a lounge? Because the lounge is only for the CIP customer. Yep. So it takes me a long time to convince them.
Now, the average charges for KLIA Plaza Premium Lounge is about $42 to $52 for every 2 hours, and maybe not everyone is willing to pay for that price. So what actually makes them consistently choose you?
The reason they keep on coming back to us, there are 4 things we deliver. First is the services that we provide in the lounge. Second is the F&B provisions in the lounge. Third is our love and care that we provide for our lounge, like for example, our personal services in the lounge. And the 4th thing is our facilities in the lounges as well. So we want to make sure that we provide a very consistent quality of service, and also we keep on evolving and keep on finding new products to wow the customer. Because if you do not continue to do that, they will not come back.
So at the moment you're in about 42 airports. Where are you going next?
42 airport actually is less than 5% of the world markets that we are present in the aviation industry. We allocated $100 million to invest in 3 major countries: China, India, and United States. So we hopefully in next 3 years, okay, we'll reach the number until about 70 to 80 airports.
How do you actually see competition in the market with, maybe more pay-in lounges coming into the airport?
It's not easy to develop services without, for example, training backgrounds. We spend 150,000 hours a year to do training, plus also the network that we developed over 20 years. And you want to develop this network over 20 years, different countries, can you imagine we have to go through different set of legal system, different requirement, different culture, different needs. It's a big challenge.
You have lounges, you have hotels, then now you have dining as well. Which one do you see the most potential in?
We started as a lounge. We developed this business through evolution. Through observation, we see what the customer wants. For example, when we started a lounge, we see people lying down in our lounge, need a place to sleep. So we start observing them. When we interview them, we talk to them. Then they say, hey, if you can provide me a place to sleep for a few hours, I don't mind paying for a few hours rather than paying for 24 hours. So we develop what we call napping area, then we develop hotels. And for example, food and beverage. If you look around in the airport in the world, most of the facility or restaurant what they provide is all what you call convenience sort of food, but seriously they are not very healthy. We realize that the passengers have become more discerning. They want a quality food, they want a healthy food. So that's the reason we developed Green Market, for example, flight clubs which emphasize healthy food.
You have been working very closely with all these airport operators and also airlines. What are you intend to build further on this kind of partnership?
You must develop a very strong network throughout the world, because airlines don't want to sort of talk to too many operators. Because when you talk to too many operators, you may not provide a consistent quality of service. By knowing us, by knowing our quality, for airlines, it's much easier for them to talk to us. They expect us to provide very consistent quality of service to provide their passengers.
So what are the other interesting partnerships in the pipeline?
Look at airline from China, for example. Southern China is second biggest airline in the world. To be frank, Southern China, they don't have any lounge outside China. In fact, we are working very hard to work together with them to set up the lounges throughout the world. And this is part of the services that we provide. And also a lot of airlines have alliance, for example, Star Alliance, SkyTeam, or OneWorld. We are helping them to develop the lounge for the alliance, so that we can provide a very consistent quality of service.
Congratulations on the winning of the Entrepreneur of the Year in 2018. And how confident are you to take home the World Entrepreneur of the Year in 2019?
I am very confident because I'm providing a service where I'm disrupting the normal or conventional process, okay, of the service that in the markets. Like, for example, lounges used to be only confined to the CIP customer. Now I open to publics, and as a whole, everybody, passengers, every travelers can benefit regardless what airline you travel, regardless what class of travel, you can use the facility. Second, like for example, we started the Aerotel, which is the airport transit hotel. When you book in any hotel, in any conventional hotel, they require 24 hours. But we disrupt that conventional thinking, which is 6 hours, so that the passenger get value for their money and they pay what they use.